Welcome to Friday Fun, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. Everybody comfortable? Out of breath from all that chair dancing. I know. It happens fast sometimes. Come on in. We are so glad you are here. This is Craft Roulette. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of this very show. They keep letting me come back and sitting in this chair. This is episode 280, and we have a lovely guest. She's a second-time guest to us. And Carrie Giletto, we will be meeting her in just a minute. If you are coming here because you're a friend of Carrie, you are a smart person. She is a nice person, and I bet she's a good friend. Or if you're coming back because Crafty Owl was here last week, thank you. Come on in, have a seat. You know what we're up to. Except we don't have Crafty Owl this week. What Craft Roulette is deep breath, and I've realized that not everybody has memorized this. Craft Roulette is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday evening. And when we are here, we love to have you join us here, right here in that chair, right next to us, because we have a great big worldwide craft table, and it's more fun with friends. So come on in and sit down and join us. If you don't make cards, that's fine too. Join us and just hang out and just relax. We're not going to make you work. We're not going to give you cooking tips. We're not going to give you yard tips. Oh, my yard is I just looking at all the weeds on one side of the house today. I was going, oh, I hope I don't get turned in. But it's okay. That's just how life is, isn't it? And I just read that I live in Missouri, and in the summertime, over 6 billion bugs will fly over the state of Missouri in one summer month. Okay, that's a lot of bugs. So what Craft Roulette is, now you know. What it isn't is you also know. And we are just going to talk, and we are going to need to do some improvisational card making. That's what we do every week. It's fun. Chatterbox, it's so good to see you. Did you get to see your card in that wonderful gallery? Last week, the parameters gave us a little bit of a twist, and I think people rallied, though, and just said, I can do this. Hold my root beer. I'm going to take care of this card, and I'm going to get it sent in. And we had 384 of you join us, and it was nice. You did a great job. So many different varieties. We are going to see a few of them later as we have the Parade of Achievers march across our screen. We had 11 videos, and I did watch them all. What a treat. Thank you so much for making a video about the card you made for Craft Roulette. I just am amazed. I love it so much. And thank you. Thank you once again. If you want to know more about that, you can go over. There's information on craftroulette.live where you can see all the information about all the things Craft Roulette. Let's pull the curtain back on the technical genius behind Craft Roulette. Where is he? Mr. Producer, come in, please. Come in, please. Maybe. There's that thumb. Hey, Mr. Producer, how are you doing? Have you recovered from Paperganza? Nope. Are you already dreaming about other Paperganzas? Maybe.
Just put a whole bunch more work on my plate, but that's okay.
I'm not.
I want to do it again.
Oh. And that is a bit of an announcement, but no details coming yet. If you were at our Paperganza, you should be able to fill in a form. Is that on the Paperganza? Is that the Paperganza? Oh, can't hear you? Well, he said something fun. Too bad you didn't hear it. There we go. Yay, there's Mr. Producer. Are you there?
I shut the camera, but
you shut the camera off. So what did you say that nobody heard?
I said that Paperganza put a lot more work on my plate because we want to do it again.
Ah, that's that thing that you wanted to say. And also, are you looking for some more people? Has everybody filled in their Paperganza form so we can
A lot of people have. If you got the email from us saying, if you have a few minutes, fill out the form. It's not very many questions, but it does really help us because we
didn't know what we were doing.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
We had an idea, but we didn't have anything to compare against.
Yeah. Yeah. So we do want your input. So thank you so much. Upcoming Community Showcase. Community Showcase is the first Saturday in September. We will be featuring some of our process video makers for Craft Roulette. We do not have a design team. these people voluntarily make their card and they voluntarily make a video. I think it's the darn coolest thing. And we thank you, and we like to celebrate some of your outlooks on Craft Roulette process videos and such. So we're going to have this will be the second one, a community showcase. My co-host will be the illustrious punster herself, Hat Trick Smith. I'm looking forward to it. That's the first Saturday in September, and then mark down your first Saturday in October too. Oh, yes, because it's World Card Making Day. It is our holiday, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftersette. We are going to have, I think we have 13 guests coming on. We will be all afternoon and into the evening, Central Daylight Time kind of thing, and celebrating World Card Making Day with our friend Amanda Stevens. So join us. You can see more on special events on craftroulette.live. It's all over there. All over there. You're not going to want to miss it, though. If you haven't given us a Vinny, that's what we call, because of May's influence on us, and Vinny's influence on us, give us a thumbs up. We would really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, we would appreciate that as well. Let's find out who the spin sponsors are that we will be giving away stuff from this week. There's Waffle Flower. Waffle Flower just never disappoints us. They have all those little postage stamp dies. They started a whole lot of revolution there. Revolution. And this calls for confetti. They've got the Sasquatch. You know, I kind of like the Sasquatch dies. And so they have that if you're looking for one. Pink and Maine was at Paper Ganza. Libby was there teaching you guys how to make some really cute cards. They have some wonderful releases and an advent calendar that is available for purchase, and we found out last week that it was coming out on Sunday. Yeah, we had the scoop. Anyway, you can check out all of our sponsors over on craftroulette.live. Associate spin sponsors. I know there's some discount codes and some affiliate links. We always appreciate that. We are not sponsored by those companies. We just give away their stuff. We are sponsored by our members, and we appreciate them from morning to night. Those people are the folks that are keeping Mr. Producer coming back, and we have to have him or we don't have a show. We want to welcome 3 wonderful new members this week. Beautiful Grandma number 4, Rachel. Thank you for joining us. Priscilla B., I got to meet her at Paper Ganza. I had breakfast with her one morning. What an interesting, lovely lady. Thank you for joining us as a member. And Carol R., looking forward for you guys to enjoy the site, all the extra things that we have over on membership, and including extended submissions till Thursday night at midnight. I know. Everybody needs that. So also, we have a Silver and Up. We have a call tonight after the show. So don't run off when we say good night and kiss your brains. We do have some lovely merchandise, including the super glue guys. Mr. Mike, what do you have? What do you have to say for yourself? Not much. He does have a lovely summer tog. Man, we got hot again here. And so I had to put him in something nice and breezy. And we also have some other things. I don't even know what we have. Stamps and dies. It's all there over on craftroulette.live/shop. Check it out. We'd love to sell you something. We don't have much to sell, but we'd sell it to you. So that's enough. Texas, not Florida. I had her in Florida before the call started here. But from Texas, please welcome Carrie Giletto. Yay!
Hello.
We're going to have, if anybody has a words per minute calculator, we're going to see who speaks faster, you or moi.
Apparently, I speak fast. I'll try to slow it
down. Just rip into it. Just rip into the atmosphere here. But no, honestly, it was so nice to have you come back and join us. You're a lovely lady. You were at Paper Ganza, and we want to know more about you.
Well, like I said, I'm Carrie Giletto, and I live in Texas. I'm a mother of 3, but all of my kids are grown and out of the house. They're all married, and so I'm feeling like that's a job well done. Everybody's launched, and I spend most of my time paper crafting. It's just what
not a
I
bad
do.
gig.
So,
and you work with a couple companies, one including Whimsy, which is a wonderful company and a great sponsor for Craft Roulette. We've given away a lot of their stuff.
Oh, super, super nice people over at Whimsy. And I do make videos for them every Thursday. And I'm live on their YouTube channel, and I feel blessed to get to do that. I love their products, and so I've been working with them for a little, probably getting close to 2 years, maybe. I don't know. I'm not good with time, but it's been a while now, but I love doing it. So yes, I do whimsy. And then I have my own stuff that I do as well. Just crafting. I like all kinds of things. So
yeah, it's a good way to spend your time.
oh yeah.
It is. It is. Also, you have your own YouTube channel, and we've got a goal for you tonight. We want to get up to 1,000 subscriptions for you. So if you wouldn't mind clicking on her link, it's in the title down below here. Carrie Giletto, Carrie_Lee_creations, and give her a sub. We would appreciate that. And see if we can get her to 1,000. There's your challenge, Chatterbox. You can do this. I know I'm already subscribed.
I've been holding around 800 and some for quite a while. And so that's been kind of a goal of mine. I've been like shooting for 1,000, and I was going to say that as my goal. And then I noticed in the Chatterbox, someone mentioned
Angie Downs.
Yeah. Well,
Angie Downs was on it.
That was very thoughtful. Thank you so much. And so I'm going to try to do about 2 videos a week. So if you want to subscribe there, we can craft together. So
that's so
crafting
lovely.
for the fun of it. That's my goal.
That's so lovely.
It's pinned to the top.
Mm-hmm. So it's easy to go find. So subscribe away, have some fun, and make Carrie's night, because it's just fun to hang out with her. She's lovely. So
thank you.
It has been a little while since we got to have you on the show. Did you have a question about anything?
What is craft roulette?
You just throw that softball right there. You hit it out of the park. Let's find out. What is craft roulette? Thank you, Chatterbox and Carrie.
Did somebody ask what craft roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like guest's choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too.
Everyone is invited to join in the fun.
We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
Yep, that's what we do every Friday night, almost every Friday night. I think we've missed maybe 5. I don't know, in 5 years. But that's what we do, and we'd love to have you. That's all I can say. We would just love to have you join us. And while you're joining things and subscribing to things, look who all those people that joined us last week all over the world for our card gallery. 384 contributions. We are up to 61,381 total cards since we started on March 13th, Friday the 13th, 2020. That's the first Craft Roulette show. I appreciate you guys taking time, making a card, having that moment when you said, I made that. I like that about you guys. Thanks for doing it. Now we're going to see what we were up to last week. There was my card. It was a kid's card, theater colors. Picture was our element or pictures, and half was our random. I went with kids card like Baby Gnomes, and theater colors, I was in the poppy fields of The Wizard of Oz, and our picture that's a faux film strip. So that was the idea there. And then a half and half, which is not true because film strips were negatives and they did not look like that. But, art. It's art. And half was that amount of film strip was half of a card front. So, and I made a Z-fold. So that was it. It was a fun little card to make. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Crafty Owl was our guest. Oh, she's been with us so many times and I never get tired of her. She made a kid's card. I said that was Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz and her very unknown little brother. He's still there. And she had theater colors, picture coming out, the Polaroid. You guys did a lot of Polaroid things, and I think that's just such a great go-to. And half, she made a gatefold. Crafty Owl, you're always my pal. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you very much for coming back and making something cute. So cute. Now we're going to bring back Carrie Lee Creations to have our Parade of Achievers because we love to celebrate here, like the film said. We do have some confetti in the off in the distance somewhere ready to celebrate your achievements. This is the time when we do welcome people to Mug Club, and there are 3 new to Mug Club. That means they have sent in 100 cards or projects. With 2 first-timers, we have leading ladies, and our major milestone achievers, 25, 50, 75 cards, etc. And we also have 7 new to Club 52. 7. Wow. I know. That's amazing. You'd think they were going to get something, but they're not. They're not. But let's welcome our first-timers. This will be on a timer. I'm on a short leash. Let me say their name and how many cards and or where they're from, and then you have the floor for about that much long. So here we go. Welcome, first timers. We're glad to have you join us. You can see where they're from on the little map there. Annie B from France. Have we ever had a France? I don't think so. Germany, Ilka W. Ilka Crafting. How nice. I don't think we've had a French one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nice.
Welcome.
Our major milestone achievers this week are Catherine Say with 25 cards. Deb Allen from the UK. That's cute.
Yeah, right.
Lindag from Colorado, 50 cards.
Just get close.
Yeah. Norma Gwynn Watson, Indiana. Delicious. Terry Paradise, 75 cards. Nice job. Anna Moreno, 75 cards. We had several Mickey Mouses. They were really cute cards. Jenny L from Virginia, 75. Becky D, Utah, a shaker. You make shakers?
Sometimes.
Tina Juan Kenobi, she's going to be with us on World Card Making Day. She's in with 75 cards. Cindy Lou, welcome to Mug Club. She sent in 100. Tracy Fear, not afraid of color, 100 cards. Way to go. Amazing. They're amazing cards. Lacey W, Tennessee. She's also a Mug Clubber. Congratulations.
Good job.
Maria B, 125. Oh, that's striking. Terry Todd, 125. That looked dimensional.
So cute.
Mm-hmm. Kimberly D from Wisconsin, 125. I know Kimberly. Kathy Holmes, 125. So cute. Cindy Graby, 125. There's another Mickey Mouse. Tamara Andrews, 150. With dust bunnies snuck in there. Amy Moore from down the street, 150 cards. Congratulations. Mug Clubbers, you need to send me your address so I can send you your stamp set. Our leading ladies this week are Vicky Ruda with 239 cards. Smurf Murphy, who isn't blue, with 240. Jackie Jackpot Muller with 241. Cute. Kathy Herring with 244. Oh, they're good puppies. 5K now, 6K Lamone with 247. She'll be on our community showcase. She has a video. And Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis with 257 is our leading lady. What a cute card that little baby was. Welcome to Club 52, Sandy Barra from Michigan. Cute little girl.
Yeah.
Liz Sundin from Arkansas. See, that was picture. They did cameras. So clever. Robin K from Massachusetts. Pretty card. Carolyn W from Florida. Wow, there's a lot going on there. How fun. Rebecca Howell from England. Club 52 welcomes you. Let it snow. Beans 827, Club 52. That's so cute. Mylene Blackman, Maryland, Club 52. Aw, that's precious. Well, those are pretty good cards in so many different styles. Thank you so much for sending in all those cards. It's always an amazing sight for me to see all those numbers. Those are big numbers, some of them. But we always start with the first one. Do you know when you put your first one in? Was it on the show?
It was. No. I had done it several weeks or several times before that, but I'm still just trying to get to Club 52. I mean, I'm really impressed with these people that are at like 200.
I know. Closing in on 3.
I'm awesome, but
Yeah.
I'll get there one card at a time.
That's all it takes. You can only do one card at a time. We won't let you do more than one. So, yeah. So you've got another goal.
That's
another
right.
number goal to reach. That's fine. But, yep, like I said, if you did hit Mug Club and you haven't written to me, or in the past you've hit Mug Club and haven't written to me and sent me your mail, please use the contact form on craftroulette.live and let me know that you want your exclusive Roulette Robot stamp set. It's cute. He's a cute little guy. I like him very much. So, that was last week.
All right.
We need some new spins, don't you think?
I'm ready.
You're ready. What about you, Chatterbox? Let me hear some spins. And we'll wait for them to see if they really want us to spin. Anita Solars. Yep, you imagine getting to 200 cards is a lot. There come the spins. I learned that from Crafty Al. You always ask. That's what Crafty Al does, so I do it too. So, there we go. Those are the elements and parameters that we will be choosing from. Well, I won't be. You won't be. Mr. Wheel will be choosing for us to make tonight. But before we get too far ahead of this little project, we ask our members each week to vote a veto. That means they take one of the parameters off the board for the week. So for project, what did they say no thank you to this week? Thank you for all your spins. It's spinny time. Purse card. I saw that one coming about 10 miles away, you guys. Annual purse card hate. It is definitely a veto villain, and you are solid against purse cards. That means if we do land on number 8 purse cards, we will spin again, and Mr. Wheel can't make us make a purse card. If you want to make a purse card, most likely you'll be able to. For colors, what did they veto? Let me see. Hummingbirds, crisp, on the ground, or Mexican restaurant? Crisp. Sorry, Carrie Rhodes. And I hear Carrie Rhodes is having a watch party. That's so fun. Thank you for doing that. But crisp is off. I think once we get to winter, that sounds more wintry to me, doesn't it? Crisp.
Yeah, I think so. Like crisp, cold, or
Yeah, they'll want that soon enough. After they get tired of orange and pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Then they'll be craving it and calling for it. Crisp, crisp, crisp.
Yeah.
That's hard to say.
You know,
For element, what did you guys vote off this week? Birds, optimistic, nursery, or silhouette? Optimistic over silhouette. I was kind of surprised. I thought silhouette may be like, ooh, I don't know what to do with that.
optimistic sounds a little vague, so I can, but I mean, you can come up with something, but I can.
Yeah. Well, whatever we do get, we're going to talk about. So
That's right.
We'll figure it out. And for random, what did they say no thank you to? Textile, add a doodle, feather, or another veto villain, soot.
Ooh, soot. Okay.
Soot.
No soot.
No soot. No soot tonight. No pursuit of soot. All right. Well, those are off the boards for tonight. You get to vote a veto all on your very own if you'd like.
All right. Well, purse card had been one that I was considering, but since they took that off for me, I'm going to go with faux leather.
Faux leather it is. Yeah. It's in random, Mr. Producer, down at 23.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There you go. You mean you don't have a leather stool that you could stamp ink?
I have like, what do you call the box that you spritz in and stuff? But I mean, I can do it. I just don't want to do it this evening. No, so I will just take that off there since purse cards
Give yourself a break. Give yourself a break.
And I don't mind an A9. It's not my favorite, but I mean, I've got a few ideas that I could do for it. So I'll leave that one there and get rid of faux leather.
Okay, faux leather's off. Now, if we do land on guest choice, we always ask, what would you choose if we do get that number one spot?
Get my list out here because I did write some things down. Number 2 for project, was that a high card? Saying hi?
Saying hi. Sounds
I
good.
have that one. For colors, I put number 24. So
clear down at the other end. Easter basket.
Easter basket. And then for element, I put number 20.
Postage stamp.
Yes, I just got a new set of dies that was postage stamp, so that's probably why I put that. And then for random, I put number 5. Which
gold, silver, and or bronze.
Yes.
So do you have a card in mind that would be all those?
Not necessarily an exact card, but some products that I have that I thought I could easily incorporate into something. So, I mean, the odds of getting all 4 of them are slim, but at least for each one of them, I have a pretty good idea. So that was it.
They're slim, but we've never had it, so they're higher than if we'd just had it, maybe. I don't know.
Well, that's true.
Record has been 2.
Maybe I'll get lucky.
Yeah. The record has been 2 parameters that they wanted. So
all right. Well, we'll see.
You got the 2 that you really, really wanted, which one would they be? Saying hi?
Yeah, really any combination of those 2 or I could make work. Colors, I probably don't care about one way or the other because I can make it in any color, but any of combination of the other 3 would be really nice. But
all right, well,
let's see what Mr. Wheel's going to do.
It's time. It's time to say your bit, Mr. Wheel. Let me see if this is right. There we go. Let's give him a warm up. Get him off number 1. What do you guys think? Do you like those projects and things that are off the board and on the board? Will we get saying hi? I think that was suggested by one of our viewers. Number 5, thinking of you. Not a thanks card. Everybody's tired of saying thank you. They just want to think of you. 4 colors. We did have thanks a couple times, but that's kind of generic too. Number 14. Ooh, almost crisp. Hometown colors. We'll talk about these things in just a minute. For element, what will we get? Will we get postage stamp? Will we? Nope. Cup or glass?
Ooh,
Cup or glass in the hometown colors. And for random, thinking of you, we're going to come up with something. I don't know what yet. Oh, add a doodle, my favorite.
Okay.
I like to add a polywally doodle. Do you like to doodle?
Yeah, I can doodle. I can doodle.
Do you doodle and whistle Dixie at the same time? I don't know. We are going to talk about each one of these, but don't panic yet because we can do this. Even if you can't doodle, you can doodle. All parameters are doodleable. Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah, I did. Okay. You go ahead and think about what you want to do here and we'll talk to you in just a minute. But I have to give my speech. And my speech is, this is an art project. This is your challenge project. This is a challenge. We can't do this without your input. We'd love to see what you will do with those 4 parameters. I know, maybe you don't think you have something right now, but you sleep on it or just think about it. Let it kind of simmer a little bit. You'll figure out something. The parameters all do need to be fitted into doesn't say card, so it needs to be fitted into your project. You can have all of those parameters as a focal point, which would make it kind of hard, or you can just make a small little statement that has that in there. You like some people have used thinking of you or as a sentiment. No problem. That's just perfect. They can be focal. Fit it in very carefully. There's one of those 6 billion bugs right on my nose. It can be literally interpreted like cup or glass that'll be pretty easy. I don't know how big, but you can make them big, small. You can make a shape card. You can do all sorts of stuff. Or you may have to go, HEY Google, what are my hometown colors? And tell HEY Google what your hometown is. I don't know. Maybe you think in hometown, you think of your main street or that you used to drag as a teenager. Or maybe you think of a sports team or an art project or those hearts that are around town or cows that are around town. I don't know. It's up to you. It's your hometown. You get to decide what colors that you want to pull from your image of your hometown. You can make your project very simple and lovely and pure, and like a classic card might be one layer with some vellum on it. I don't know. Something kind of simple and classic. It's fine. We love those cards. You can make them highly interpreted with all sorts of interactions, lights, bells, drop downs, fancy folds, all those kind of things, and everywhere in between. I don't know what you want to do, but we would love to see what that is that you do want to do. We invite people from all ages. I got a card today from Spencer. It was so cute and precious. I'll show it to you Wednesday. But it was just adorable, and it has been in the gallery because it fit the parameters. Or you can be as seasoned as I am and beyond. We're just like to have you join us. We just really, really do. This can be your first card. It can be your it can't be your last card. Please don't make it your last card. She made her last card for Craft Roulette. But it can be your 100th card, your 1000th card, whatever. We just love to have you join us if that's something you want to do. It does need to include all 4 parameters, has to be handcrafted, and it has to be family friendly, so I don't blush when I see it in the galleries. So you've had a minute. All parameters are doable. How are you doing thinking of you? Just a sentiment kind of thing, or do you have
Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I think I have a pretty good idea of what I can do with all of these. The only thing I was still kind of thinking about was the colors at my hometown.
Uh-huh.
That was the only thing. I mean that's
even
very
your hometown.
I was just kind of which way I want to go. It was my original hometown was Rushville, Indiana. It was just a little farming community, and I was trying to think of Main Street and what there. They also they were the Rushville Lions, so it was red and black were their school colors. So I was just kind of thinking, but the other 3 things, I think I know what I'm going to do.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So maybe there's an ice cream store that people thought of in their hometown, and they can see that Baskin Robbins or whatever it is, and they want to go with those colors. School colors are another thing from hometowns that are very popular, especially in smaller towns or bigger towns like Kansas City. We're big on our Kansas City teams. Maybe it's a tree-lined brick road street in a hometown, and you want to go with those. You want to give that kind of a nod with the browns and greens and rust colors. Okay, so I think, you're on the right track with that. Cup or glass? Do you have a favorite? You can be big or small. You could have a shaped card. What are you thinking?
Well, the first thing that popped into my head was like a coffee mug or a coffee cup, because I do have lots of different stamp sets and dies that have that. I also have, I think, something that's got like a wine bottle and wine glasses, but that doesn't really go with my hometown colors as much. So I think I'll probably go more towards coffee. I didn't know maybe eyeglasses or sunglasses. It's plural, so I wasn't sure if that counted for glasses. I think
Glasses
if you
are
can justify
plural of glass.
yes, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. So that might be a way that people might want to go.
Here's a glass.
Even maybe a window. There's window glass. If somebody wanted to make a window
car
scene.
glass.
Mm-hmm. Or car.
Nice. I'm glad you remembered that. That's perfect. Yeah. You could have a little shop with a window from a coffee shop.
So I
in
think
France.
the gallery will, there's lots of different ways people can go with this. So
People are saying like glass window in a house. Yes.
Yeah, looking glass. Yeah, like a Sherlock Holmes kind of thing.
Yeah. Like Freddie Chance has one of my frogs from Colleen Bird.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you can do all sorts of things. Remember, hometown is just a color palette idea, but a lot of times people will bring it in as part of their images, and it's just fine. So if that's what conjures up in your brain, go with it, because you could have window glass, or you could have a coffee shop kind of thing with a glass window and a cup, or it could be a sign or anything that has a glass or cup. Yeah. Or it could be a shaped card.
Oh, yeah. Somebody said a trophy. I thought that was a good idea.
Hourglass, too. Windshield, spyglass, glass beads in a shaker, Glassboard studio. I got mine. Yeah, lots of ideas. Dina, that's really good. Looking glass beads. Oh, these are very, very smart. I don't know what to do now. White pen. Okay, accent for doodling. It certainly could be white pen, or it could be with markers, or it could, can you paint doodle? I've never really thought of paint doodling, but maybe people can like to paint doodle. Like, you could make stripes and stuff.
Yeah, anything you do with your pen that you write it on there, I think counts as a doodle.
And I know a lot of people do the edging with a pen.
Dots or little dashes or something.
And that could definitely be a doodle.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I was thinking the steam from my coffee cup could be my doodle.
That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart, too.
I think
you could doodle a mustache on something, too, if you had a character.
Oh, if I had gotten mustache, I had the perfect stamp set that I was going to use for mustache, but I didn't get that. So we'll go with doodle. It's okay.
There will be a time. That's
right.
If you had a cup or a glass with a bee on it, you could doodle their little flight path like people do. Or a butterfly. Or you could put their little antenna. Yes. Different things. You can do all sorts of things with doodles. Doodles are fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I can doodle my life away. Zentangle would be doodling, so to speak, even though the Zentangleists that are so good would probably just want to come at me with a hot glue gun. But it's sort of a style of controlled doodles.
Yeah. Definitely. I think that definitely counts. If you had any kind
controlled
of
and planned.
Like if you had an animal or something and you zenned him in rather than coloring him, you could zen doodle him in or it in. That's good.
You could make a doodle design inside of a stamped image, a mug or a cup. Yeah, you could doodle your design. That would be fun. Actually, that would be right up my alley. All right. So, are you secure? Feeling good?
I think so.
I think you look like you're very confident. You don't need to phone a friend or anything. You're good?
I don't think so. I think I got it.
All right. Well, then we're going to let you watch something, and then we will be back to make these parameters into a project. Join us. Sit back and relax. Thank you. What is in review? In review, our craft roulette. On Wednesdays, tune in, don't forget. 3 acts await each night anew, with fun and creativity just for you. Act 1, Mail Call, a joy to see. Your lovely letters sent with glee. Snail mail shared with hearts so true. Your crafty spirit shining through. Act 2, Card Showcase, a deep dive. random picks that come alive, discussing love for each design, crafted cards that truly shine. Act 3, Whodunit game, detectives call, catch Miss Mary in her crafty thrall, a mystery unfolds, a clue to chase, find the card she tries to case. Guess the crafter, be quick, be smart, reveal the one who played their part. In live chat, declare your clue, solve the case, and win a prize too. Live on air with Mary Gun Fun, crafting joy for everyone. Join us live, be part of the show, in review, where creativity flows. Craft Roulette, a fun-filled site. Wednesdays await with crafty delight. Subscribe now, don't delay. In review, a crafty play. Send your mail, crack the case. In our world, joy finds its place. Join the fun. Let's craft together for happily ever after, now and forever. Well, there you go. That's what we do on Wednesday night, and it's so fun. I didn't get much done Wednesday night on the card. Well, I ended up doing it, but I knew it was going to be fast, but I didn't know that the Chatterbox Columbo was going to be in the office, or so to speak. I didn't know I was going to get caught so fast by Crazy Kitty. She was like, I did two moves, or it felt like I did two moves, and she said she knew who it was. It was quite impressive, but thanks for busting me a new one, Crazy Kitty. So here we go. This is kind of, I don't even know where this is going exactly, but we're going to do it anyway. So I'm going to do an A2 card. I took a 6x6 card or some pretty paper and cut it, and I want to talk to Carrie about it because she did a video on using these kind of scraps. And then some other kind of crazy looking things, and an ancient stamp that I went through you're up to 951 subs. Woo-hoo-hoo! I have this ancient stamp set, and I went through my stamps this week and got rid of some. And I always like that cup, so I'm going to use that. And I think I am going to just roll with that. It doesn't really have a thanking of you, but that doesn't matter. I can find one. And I can just doodle a flower or something in it. So that's my thinking here. I think I might even do a couple on a card. Maybe do it this way. Maybe. That's kind of cute, isn't it?
I just like to say we are doing a test simulcast stream to Instagram right now. And so there's 5 in there right now making sure it is working okay. It's to my mom's Instagram. I'm testing it out. I probably won't stream the whole show there, but the crafting part.
I had no idea that was going on.
I just decided to try it.
Well, how about that? I never watch lives on Instagram. Seriously, I don't, but I'm interested. So I think this is kind of interesting combination of paper, but I kind of like it. Oh. Not yet. Now you are.
All right, I'm ready here.
Interesting. A cell phone has glass. That's right, John Pounds. You may not feel well, but you're still sharp as a tack. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, Instagram lives are different than YouTube lives because I don't think they archive or something. They just kind of disappear into I don't know what they do. But I never watch it, so I don't know. So what do you got? What are you doing there, ma'am?
Well, I'm going to ink blend myself a background, and I've got a couple different stamp sets here that have coffee and coffee mugs and some fall things. And I was kind of thinking, when I think of my hometown, I'm thinking of kind of fall colors. The red brick that you said kind of spoke to me. So I went with some fall colors here. And then I'm just going to make myself some, just little coffee images, do my little doodles, and have this warm hugs and cozy thoughts. I thought that kind of sounded like I'm thinking of you. You're
Really
having
cute.
cozy, warm hugs for someone. So that's kind of the direction I'm going.
I like it. And I just knocked over Mr. Wheel. Poor Mr.
Uh-oh.
Wheel. And you're doing some lovely ink blending. Do you have any tips on that? Because I know a lot of people struggle.
My tip is use oxides. Oxides are so much easier to blend for me than the dye. I love the way the dye inks look when you put a lot of effort into it. But honestly, my arm starts hurting. I mean, you have to lift weights in order to blend those kinds. So I really prefer blending with oxides. It's just easier.
Yeah. Ooh, that's looking pretty. And you were saying before the show that you really love pink and orange.
Oh, yeah. The colors that I used on my card last week, I don't know if anybody saw that, but like the ice cream cone, and it had the pink and the yellow. I like those colors blended together.
Yeah.
I think the pink into the yellow and that nice peachy tone you get in between is just fun.
Yeah, look, it's looking. I'm looking at those colors, just so happy. Do you because it's almost orange season. Orange season. Yeah.
I love pumpkin season.
Do you do the latte thing?
No, because I don't like coffee. I'm more of a give me pumpkin bread and pumpkin pies and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I'm not a coffee drinker, so.
Those are good choices, though. Nothing wrong with that.
But I love pumpkin bread. We have a lot of that kind of thing in the fall.
Cinnamon. It's an excuse to use cinnamon.
I love cinnamon. My mom did not like cinnamon, so we didn't have it a lot growing up. I know. I'm like, she doesn't. She's not a big fan. She likes it in very small doses, but whoops, I just put a heavy hand there. But we didn't have a lot of cinnamon growing up, but I love a good cinnamon roll.
Oh, yeah. And they're hard to.
I love cinnamon rolls.
I do too.
Yes, me too.
And they're not as awesome in the summer.
No, there's something about that warm, gooey bread with cinnamon and icing that speaks to the soul. Yeah.
We always talk about food here.
I know. Maybe I didn't eat dinner beforehand, so.
Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry.
My husband is so sweet. When I do my videos, it's at when I go live, it's right at lunchtime. So usually when my video is over, he brings up he brings me something to eat afterwards.
Oh,
that's sweet.
That is very sweet.
Shout out to him. He just takes good care of me.
And he helped you get set up tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yep. He's the one that said, why don't you click the green button in the middle that says start? Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
All right. I'm going to use these new postage stamp dies. Even though we didn't get postage stamps, I'm going to go ahead and use them.
Postage stamp was an early parameter. It was before all these dies were out. And people did not like it at first. Really? They were like, postage stamp? What is that?
I think it sounds
fun. Thank you, Reagan.
Oh, thank you, Reagan. She is. Okay, so Reagan makes videos on Craft Roulette, her Craft Roulette project. She just gave us a super chat. Thank you very much. And I asked her if she wanted to be on the community showcase, but she's going to go on a cruise. So she declined at this point. I know. And you just went on a cruise, didn't you?
I did. We went to Alaska.
Wow.
And on an Alaskan cruise. I had been before with my mother-in-law and had a great time, but my husband had never been. So we decided that he needed to go.
Well, that's a good decision.
Yeah.
And was it really wonderful?
Yeah, it was lovely. one of our favorite things to do is vacation together. So when we were on our honeymoon as young marrieds, there was another couple there that was on their honeymoon too. And we remembered that one of the days, this couple, we don't even know their names now, but they got in a huge fight. And at one of the ports, they didn't even talk to each other.
Oh,
And we met this couple every night to play cards. And so one night they didn't show up because they weren't speaking to each other. And we looked at each other and we're like, you know what? We can argue at home. On vacation, it's only everybody gets along. And that's been our family motto. Like, even when the kids were little, we're like, when you're paying to have fun, there's no arguing. Everybody has a good time the whole time.
Carrie,
And it
really fast.
Sure.
Deborah in the chat would like to know where you got the mat that you're working on. Don't know
Oh,
what that means,
Yes, sure. This is a new one that I picked up, but that's what it is. It's just the jelly print mat. And I have a smaller one that I use for actually jelly
Okay,
printing.
she's actually asking where you got it because she can't
Oh,
find it.
where? I think I probably picked mine up at like Michael's. Yeah, because we have a Hobby Lobby in town, but I tend to go to Michael's more often. The prices are a little better here in our town at Michael's, so I probably got it there.
Oh, my ex-boyfriend. See, he knows all the women. I quit calling him Michael's my boyfriend because he
That's right.
always has women there. And I
Lots
just
of 'em.
couldn't take it anymore. Now he's my ex-boyfriend, and I just missed a $15 voucher. Oh,
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
He didn't hold it out there very long. I was still thinking about what I wanted to get. And suddenly, poof, he took it away. See,
Yep.
that's how he is. That is just
Right,
how
let's
he
see
is.
here.
Well, you told me you went whale watching, and I said, oh, that's a good story. And because I wanted to make sure that I thanked Denise at Whimsy Stamps for donating all of these cute whale cards for Paper Kansas.
Yes, weren't those
Everybody got one.
Yeah.
So nice.
And I am going to be using that very soon in one
For
of my videos.
scrapbook? Oh, okay.
Well, actually, in one of my videos, I have a card coming up with that. And believe it or not, that was one I didn't have yet before I went to Paper Kansas. So it was new for me too.
That's quite amazing.
Yeah, because I do have a lot of stuff. All right.
Yeah, that would be quite amazing to get the one that you didn't have.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't quite fit. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Oh, that's a Christmas one. I don't want that.
Okie dokie. We're going to have to think of something here. This is too much pattern on too much pattern. Tone it down, Morgan. Tone it down. So you did do a little video on your, was it on your channel or Whimsy's channel?
That one, the one about the paper scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on Whimsy's today. Or no,
Okay.
yesterday. I do Thursdays at noon. Every Thursday at noon, I have a video that launches on Whimsy's. If I'm live, it's under the live tab. If it's recorded, it goes on the regular video tab. But that was what I did because I end up with these little paper scraps all the time.
Oh, I know. I know. They're so fun.
I just needed some fast cards to make.
How small is small enough to throw away?
Oh, it depends on the paper. If I have tons of it, I might throw away a bigger piece. But if it's that really beautiful paper that you only use for the really special people, then
Yes.
you save pretty small pieces of it.
Yep. Yep. I can do that too. It's just, it's hard. It's just like, sometimes I'll even have a piece of paper in my hand over the trash and just going, should I? I don't know. It's so cute. I think I could make something with it. Maybe. Oh, and there's a actual, good angel, bad angel on my shoulder conversation.
Yeah, I can relate.
I knew you could.
It's a paper crafters. We're all addicted to it, aren't we? Like the paper, isn't that what draws us in most of the time?
Well,
All
it
that pretty
really
paper.
is so pretty. It's so pretty.
Okay.
So what got you started?
When I think I probably first started as a scrapbooker when my kids were young,
Mm-hmm.
and then grew from there into card making.
Mm-hmm.
Now I pretty much only scrapbook if it's a wedding.
Yeah.
Kind of debating what color I want to go with my next coffee cup. I've got to grab another.
Very fall colorish.
Yeah, I kind of went. There we go. Are you talking to me?
No, I'm getting some instructions.
Okay. Let's see here.
I didn't like my peach colored. It was too much on too much.
Oh.
So I'm going a different route.
Yeah.
I may not like it either, but there comes a time. You just have to make the decision.
Just have to pick it. That's right. And
You
you
do.
can't really go wrong. I mean, all
Yeah.
colors are beautiful.
They really are. I saw this kind of blue. Somebody, who was it in the chat, in the gallery last week? She had colored was it Beck Ann? It was on her video. It was, she'd colored kind of that color on a little kid's dress, and it was so cute, a pinafore. I thought, that is just attractive. Maybe that's why I'm thinking these colors, because she also had that rust colored with it. Mm-hmm. Maybe it made the big impression. But I'm thinking like an old part of my hometown, kind of that old faded colors of a mural on a wall or something.
Yeah. I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to color in a little bit of orange here with my.
Oh, cheat away.
Yeah.
If that's be cheating, let us all cheat. I think Shakespeare said that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
I don't know. I'm not that fancy. I don't know too many Shakespeare things. I think,
or if you just use that, if that be. If that's all you have to do. If that be, then it's instantly Shakespearean.
That's not too bad. It's a little too red, but that's all right. We're going to go with it.
That could be my doodle right there, that little line. But I did like your idea of steam.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of the way. That's what I thought of the very first thing when I, when I saw a doodle, I was thinking of steam. But what you said about the bumblebee or butterfly, I've definitely done that before, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to color this in. Let's see.
Oh, flesh colors. Ooh, we talked about those last week. Can be tricky.
Just going to color in some coffee there.
I do have some questions from our members, which you are one, and thank you so much. Paula Rice asks, what technique is your go-to technique? You look like you're pretty handy with ink blending and coloring.
Well, those, before you said, those are two of my favorites. I do love to ink blend, and I do it often. Let's see. Also, I'm a stamper and a die cutter too. I love making paper flowers. I kind of go in spurts. I'll do something for a while, and then I kind of change gears and go do something a little different. But pretty much, if it's paper and glue, I love it. But I do. I don't like that color. I am really enjoying my Copic markers. That was something I treated myself to this year. My father passed away last year.
I'm sorry.
And I told my husband, out of what my dad kind of left me, that the one thing I wanted to do was complete my Copic marker collection. So, when I'm coloring, I think of my dad, and it's just a blessing to have them, and I love using them.
Oh.
And so it's just kind of special to me.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think I'm going to add yellow.
That's a tough loss. I hate it.
Yeah, it was. But, it was. He was ready. You know how that is sometimes. So. Here we go. I can't color too much with Copics on this ink because it will bleed.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mr. Kerwin, you're looking mighty fine tonight. How are you? Are you thinking of diabolical ways to wake me up at about 5 in the morning? Oh, you are. You little stinker.
How cute.
Doggone, he can be so sweet. He's never sweet at 5 in the morning, though. But he's persistent at 5 in the morning.
Does he
And
want
you
to go
gotta,
outside?
you gotta appreciate that. Generally, yes, that's what he wants.
That's what he wants.
Sometimes he wants more food
Mhm.
and I can't begrudge him that, but
No.
wanting outside I can. I can say, no, that's just a terrible idea. I have to go downstairs. I don't want to do that. I love you. Go back to sleep. And
My
he
cat,
just doesn't listen.
she didn't go outside most of the time. She was mostly indoor.
Well, he spends a lot of time sleeping inside. On my bed, on my t-shirts that's so sweetly prepared for him.
He's a lucky cat.
He is that. He was a stray, and so like he got booted from home at 7 weeks and was hungry and was screaming outside my daughter's window. And it was during the pandemic, and we just lost our 16-year-old cat. And she said, "Oh, Mom, just let me bring him by and you can just look at him."
You were hooked as soon as you said she knew.
She knew. She knew what she was doing.
Yep.
But we're glad.
Our cat happened in a similar way. My daughter's friend found a cat at her father's ranch, and her mom wouldn't let her keep it. So she called here looking for my daughter, and my daughter wasn't here, but she got me. And she said, "Oh, Mrs. Giletto, I found this little kitten. Let me send you a picture." I took one look at her and said, "Yep, I'll take her." I didn't even ask my husband. He came home and I'm like, "Oh, guess what? I got a cat." My excuse was she's going to be a mouser. She's going to kill snakes and stuff out in the yard.
Oh, well,
Yeah, she
Kerwin
never
does
went
do
outside.
that.
She lived inside. And my husband loved her too.
Of course. Kitties they are good. They are good.
And it was just meant to be.
The cat
we were gonna name
distribution
her-
system.
We were going to name her Sweet Pea.
Oh,
And I
good.
remember my 17-year-old son comes home from high school and he walks onto the back porch and we're like, "Look, we got this cat. We're going to name her Sweet Pea." And he looks at me and he says, "Her name's Amber. She looks just like one of my Beanie Babies." And then he walked away. And me and my daughter looked at each other and we said, "I guess her name's Amber." And so that was her name. Because
Sounds
my
like it
high
fit.
school age son named her after a Beanie Baby he had when he was a kid.
That's kind of sweet.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
You couldn't not do that.
Exactly.
Now, if he was, I don't know at what age you could say no to that.
I know. It was
isn't-
just
Yeah.
the matter of fact way that we didn't even question it. My daughter and I, we just looked at each other and said, "Okay, that's her name." Can't argue with that.
And why try?
I still called her my Sweet Pea sometimes, but her
There
name
you
was
go. You
Amber.
can have her secret name.
Yeah.
She's got her given name and then all those nicknames.
Yep.
Now, Justine Dvorak, who I think you were a couple tables over from her.
Okay.
You were a couple tables over from her at Paper Gunza.
Uh-huh.
But she's a kindergarten teacher. She's about to go back to school. I think
Mhm.
she's kind of sad about that. But
Oh,
she would like to know your favorite way to organize supplies. Now,
oh my.
but there's different supplies.
Mhm.
What do you think you have the best handle on organizing? What supply?
You know what?
Or are you just all over the
No,
place?
I'm very organized because there's a story behind this. I can't stand being unorganized because I can't find anything because I have a lot of stuff.
Oh,
So
mhm.
when things new come into my craft room, they go into a little basket and they don't get put away until they're labeled and marked so that I can find them. And I do like my stuff to be stored in a way that I can see them. I know that some of the big name crafters, like if you've watched Jennifer McGuire's video on how she stores her stuff, she likes hers kind of like back behind doors and stuff like that. But if I do that, then I don't use it. I have to be able to see it.
I might as well throw it away.
Yeah,
Just-
all the stuff
It
inspires
just would
me,
never
you know?
be used.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I have mine out where I can see them, and I like them that way. But they're all either organized by company, they're all numbered. And I just made a mess of my Catherine Pooler stuff when I was looking for the stamps that I literally threw it on. So I'll have to go back through and reorganize that. But for the most part, I'm pretty organized.
Yeah.
One time I was making a monkey card, and I needed the phrase hang in there. And I spent like 3 days looking for the phrase hang in there. And I promised myself that would never happen again. And so that's when I started getting organized, because
Yeah. You
I
had a
couldn't-
turning point.
yeah, I was just like, never again will I waste that much of my time looking for one thing. Yeah.
Do you use Airtable, or I think is one, or Evernote or something like that?
I tried, and I started putting in just a few of my products, but it was just a little too overwhelming. Like, it took me away from actually crafting too much.
Oh, gotcha.
So-
I think that does
Carrie,
happen.
could you move kind of towards the center since you only
Sure.
have half of
Oh,
your
like
normal
this?
space? Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
like which direction?
Just very
right
center. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, so I need to look at the right. I gotcha.
It's tricky. Your
It
left
is.
is on
Yeah.
the monitor is your right, and your right is your left.
Yep. Thank you
It-
for telling me.
It
Like,
can drive you to eat donuts.
yes, it can, because like my hair will be in my face on one side, but every time I try to fix it, I'm fixing the other side. Do you ever have that when you're looking at yourself on a video?
It does mess with you.
It does.
Okay, I should be better. I should make my use of my. Did you get one of these from Pear Blossom? One of these little rulers?
You know what? I didn't, and I should have, because the one that I have
Dots.
doesn't have those little dots on it. And I was watching, let's see, I think it was Lauren Taylor's sheet load video where she used it. And I was like, oh, why didn't I get that thing? I should have. So I'm going to have to order one.
Yeah.
I can't stand
it's
for
pretty
everybody else to
slick.
have something that I don't have. So yes, I'm going to have to. I feel left out if I don't have one.
We don't want you outside the cool table.
That's right. I need to have what the cool kids have.
Well, I'm really bad at tools, so we're gonna have
Well,
this
I had
just a little
bought
bit.
so much
I think-
stuff that I was trying to show restraint. Believe me, I bought plenty of stuff from
Oh, you did.
I came home
Well, it
with
was
plenty
right
of
there. It was just right
Yes,
there. Yeah.
It wasn't that I wasn't spending. It was just that I had to draw the line somewhere, but I should have gone ahead and picked it up while I was there.
It was. They were just standing there calling for you to come over. Yeah, but it was fun. It was so much fun.
There's a lot of people asking how the grandkids are.
Oh, I had thought of that because we were talking about vacation, and I thought, I should tell them that JD's been on vacation. And I think he had a wonderful time. They went to Colorado, and we're up in the mountains for a week. And JD discovered the joy of throwing rocks in a creek.
Oh.
And
Fun little boy thing to do.
oh my gosh. And his other grandfather was there just feeding him rocks to throw in. And it was like he would throw in a rock and then his little hand would go right up. And he'd get a rock delivered right to his little hand. And then he would throw in another one and there that little hand would go right back up. So I think he had a wonderful time. They took their great big dog with them too. And so they had quite the carload. But I think he will be glad to be in his own little bed tonight because it's he had a hard ride home. It was so hot to cross Kansas today. It was so hot. But they did
I
okay.
can relate.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you while you're talking about family that one of my favorite things about Paperganza was just how lovely and supportive your entire family was of you. That was so sweet to see, like all of your kids coming out and just your husband and it was just sweet to see how supportive they are of you. That
Yeah, they know they have to. That's
I don't know. I think everybody really enjoyed just putting faces to names with you introducing your family and everything to us.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're a good group. I like them. If I had to pick a family, these would be the people I'd pick.
Well, you're going to keep them then.
I am. Sorry, guys.
Good plan.
You're not up for. It's not up for debate. You're staying with me. Maybe, but thank you. It was neat to have him come visit. And JD did you get a high five from?
Oh, I didn't get a high five from him, but I got a smile and a little, we made eye contact a few times. He was,
those eyes.
I didn't want to overwhelm him because I know that many women oohing and on over him.
I know. He was such a little trooper. He's like, oh no, I can work this room. I can work this room.
My granddaughters are both kind of shy. In a room full of people, they'd be hiding behind mommy's legs. I think. So I
was surprised. Yeah, I was surprised that he wasn't because he can get a little bashful.
And he
didn't
seem to be.
Not on that day, boy. No. He was like, hold my root beer. I got a room to work.
Do you go by grandma or do you have what's your grandma name?
I'm Gunny.
Gunny. Oh,
Gunny.
Of course. Gunny. Well, he must have been able to sense that it was Gunny's show and he was joining in. That's a good grandma name. I have so many friends we're all grandparents now, and I can't keep track of everybody's different grandma names. Like everybody's just different. I can't keep track.
The titles. Yeah. What are yours? What are you?
Well, I'm just plain old grandma.
That's nice, though.
I know. I'm the only one. There's 5 friends that I get together with coffee. We have coffee every Thursday morning, and all of us have different grandma names. I'm the only one that goes by grandma.
Well, I have a friend who some of her grandkids call her grandmother, and others call her something a little more casual. So she's got several names within her own family.
Oh my. Yeah. Well, we have a Nana, a Gigi, a Honey. I'm Grandma. And I can't remember my other friend, but it's something different yet.
It's fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's going to kind of be my design there. And I'll do my
really
doodles.
Pretty. Yeah.
And I'm going to put my sentiment underneath. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to stamp this straight on there. So hopefully if I mess it up, I'll just cut a frame and do it again.
That's what you do.
But
that's exactly right.
Okay, I may have
I was just and it just took off from me. Oh, I had that. I've got real slippery glue here with it. I don't know what kind of glue it is. This stuff, and it just. I was going to push it down, and it just slid off.
Uh-oh. Did you catch it?
We're good.
All right.
Didn't run off that far.
All right, there we go.
I've got more doodles here. My little string is a doodle.
Pretty good. It's a little wonky, but I'll live with it. You know what? I forgot to
handmade.
That's right. I forgot to do the stem of my pumpkin here, so I'll just color that real quickly. I'm trying to stay in the frame. You tell me, Stephen, if I'm out again.
You're doing fine.
Okay.
Looks to me.
There we go.
Kerwin wouldn't let me get to the mute button.
All right.
What a bossy cat. Linda Veal asks, well, Linda, you always write good questions. Thank you for doing that. She says, what was your first craft project?
My first craft project?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm pretty sure it probably was a family scrapbook album, probably of my first son when he was an infant. And at that point in time was kind of when, Creative Memories was big. And a friend of mine from church sold Creative Memories. So I'm pretty sure my first kind of paper craft, of course, I crafted when I was a kid and stuff with, mom or that kind of thing, or grandma. But my first paper crafting project was probably a Creative Memories album
Mm-hmm.
back
And
in the
those
day.
straps.
Oh, yes. All those,
The
yes.
straps.
Yeah, those albums. But, at that point in time, at least my friend
Oops,
who
that's not
sold that product, she was very much like, these are the only kind you should use. You shouldn't use other brands, because back then not everything was archival and the whole industry
Right.
as a whole hadn't really taken off. So, but right away I realized, there's a whole world of products out there. I can't be limited to just one. So
Oh, smart girl.
I pretty early started going beyond the strapped albums and doing my own thing.
Good for you.
Um,
Did you do like cutting out the photos
I did some of that
for the
yeah,
shapes and
probably.
things?
Yeah,
that
I
were
probably did
popular
that.
back
And
then?
I started with the zigzag scissors and all that kind of thing back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't like that white right there. I'm going to have to add. I think it's going to be sitting on the orange, so I'm going to add a little bit orange in that handle just to.
I
don't
left
like
my
that
handles
start white.
open, and I noticed that too. And I thought,
Do you?
maybe I
On the
should.
other things,
but
I left the white, but I didn't
maybe
like
I
that.
should do something. Do I have any of that scrap? I could cut that out. I can try. I'm going to try. You're inspiring me not to be lazy. Thank you. I am being lazy. I admit it.
I'm a pretty
So
lazy crafter.
let's just see if I can fix this. But I did want some white around it because it is kind of busy on busy. So
Right.
I did want the white lip around it. Cindy Grow says, your cards are beautiful. Do you mail them to people? Seriously, there are different things we do.
I don't, but my mom and my sister, they mail almost all of my cards, which is pretty amazing because I make a lot of them, but they go through them like crazy. And I'm so glad.
You give them
Otherwise-
access to your cards and they pick them out and use them?
Oh, yeah. In fact,
nice.
they race each other. Like if my sister gets to them
funny.
first and she takes like too many of the pretty ones, like, the ones I made at Paper Ganza?
Uh-huh.
Like my mom took all of those before my sister even had a chance to look at them. And she was like, when did you get these? I didn't even get to see these. She was like telling my mom, like, where did you get these? When did she bring these? Because I went straight from Paper Ganza to my mom's house in Indiana. Like I drove from Kansas City to Indiana. And so my mom took all of them. I didn't even get to bring them home and photograph them. But I'm so glad that they like them. So I'm not complaining. I'm glad that they like them.
It's really sweet. Yeah.
It really is. It's very sweet. All right. I'm doodling. This is
Polly
where
Wally
I could
doodle.
totally mess it up. So,
Yeah.
Okay. I could make kind of like waterfall type steam where it comes up in like 3 little curlicues, or I could do just one big curlicue. What's your thoughts? Any
Follow
thoughts?
your doodling heart.
Okay. I think there's less a chance of me messing it up if it's one big one.
Well, that's a good point.
Well, come on. My marker didn't. All right. We're going to have a couple. There we go. Those are my doodles.
Oh, there you go. I love doodles.
I do too. I have one more thing to do before I call it done.
Okay.
I can find it. I just have to run and grab a piece of paper real quickly.
You just take care of what you need to do. It's fine.
Okay.
Well, that does look nicer, doesn't it? See, I shouldn't have been lazy.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I'm just going to grab a piece of gold.
I could do a little... Since it's Doodle Week here on Craft Roulette, if you are just joining us, this is Craft Roulette, episode 280. Wow, and we're doing a project with Carrie Giletto. The 4 parameters that we went spinning for are thinking of you, hometown colors, cup or glass for element, and a add a doodle. So I will. And Mari Clark, what is this? You are almost done. That makes my heart happy. I am so glad. Thank you.
Oops.
I got to see Mari Clark's grandsons, pictures of her grandsons, and they are so cute. Speaking of grandsons, you can have chocolate when I mention her grandsons too.
You know, we have no grandsons in our family. We only have granddaughters.
And I only have
My mother
boys.
has 7 great-granddaughters.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of
So,
girls.
yeah, I know. We're like, somebody's going to have a boy. All right, now I'm going to get either dark red or dark green, I think, to go to be my outline.
It's a
'cause I
lot
don't
of
want it
tea
on white.
parties. A lot of
I
tea
know,
parties.
a lot. You know what it is lots of ballerina costumes. They can just pass those things around. I think my granddaughters wear some kind of princess costume every single day.
Oh.
They love it.
Okay, I do have a story about Leah, my daughter, and Joanna, my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Joanna's the younger. Leah was taking ballet, and so she had to get a leotard. And we were getting this leotard, and Joanna just clouded up. It was like, what is wrong? What is wrong, Joanna? What is the problem? And we used to call her Nanny. And she said, I want a nanny tard.
A nanny tard.
Leah had gotten her leotard.
Leotard. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. See, that's why we scrapbook, so we don't forget sweet stories like that.
Yep. It was adorable. It really was cute.
nanny
It was
tard.
like, how did you couldn't fault her or get mad at her, but it was hard to explain at the same time because she wasn't very old. It's the nuance of language, darling.
All right. I have no idea if I'm in the camp. There it is. Okay. I'm trying.
You're doing fine. Nima. Did you meet Nima at Paperganza?
I may have, but I
She
tell you
was,
what, I
sweet-
can probably remember what she's wearing over remembering a name.
She was wearing one of the pea aprons.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
she was
I
in the
definitely
pea pod.
Yes, I remember the pea pod table. That was super cute. All the pods were so cute.
They were so fun. And
Great.
I'm so amazed at what people brought to the event. They just brought so much personality. But Nima was on our show. She was on our community showcase, and then she was on our show this summer. And she would like to know, to prepare for this show, did you do anything differently from what you did for your first appearance?
I don't remember exactly what I did for the first one, but I know
Fair
for
enough.
this one, I read through the parameters and kind of thought, okay, if that one gets picked, what would I do?
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of some of the more difficult parameters like mustache and stuff, I looked at. Am I still good, Stephen, as far as the computer? Because something came up on my screen and I clicked on it.
Wave your hand out in front. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, everything's good. All right. I other than just kind of making sure I had like a mustache set that I kind of knew, just in case some of those harder ones got picked, that I had an idea. But other than that, I didn't really do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like this never entered my mind what I ended up making.
Exactly. Right. That's what it is.
You just kind of have to wait till you get the combination of them to decide which way you're going to go.
You really do.
My thoughts on it is to just go with the first thing that comes into your mind. Like, my mom used to kind of say, keep it simple, stupid. I mean, she wouldn't call me stupid, but that was just kind of a phrase in our house.
Right.
And that's kind of, I think that's kind of I had told my daughter earlier today that I would probably, if the parameters allowed, I'd do some ink blending and make some images and a title. And, and that's pretty much what I did.
It is.
Since kind of had some techniques decided on. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Very smart.
And then, if the parameters had been like totally where that wouldn't work, I would have changed gears. But most things kind of work with that. Like I knew I'd use oxides if I could, because that's kind of a go-to for me. All right. I do think I'm done here, unless if you're not, I don't want to rush you.
Oh, I'm gonna add a couple of sprinkles, but I don't think
Yeah,
that's
do it. Go ahead. Just do it.
because they are from this calls for confetti. So I wanted to make sure I got some confetti on here.
Here's some from Trinity that they gave us at Paper Ganza. I think this was in our card class.
You have to move it over to the left.
Oh yeah, those are great too. I love
these.
those.
They were from the card class. But Trinity didn't do the class. It would have been Pear Blossom Press.
Right, they did it together.
Yeah, they did it together. So yeah, they were in our.
Had you ever made a light up card before?
Oh yes, I have. I wasn't kidding. I have a lot right here in front of me. I keep them on hand all the time. You never know when you need a light up card. So
they're so perfect. They're so perfect for certain things. Yeah.
And I'm so sad that they're the best ever craft tape, that they're having trouble keeping it in stock. But that's I've been a lover of that for a long time too.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I'm sorry that it will come in and
something
will
will
be back and it'll be great. But
yeah.
I do have one in my closet. I will don't come rob me.
You know what?
I do have one.
Still, I've still got two over here that I'm working from, and I may have more over there.
You sound like you're pretty equipped. That's good.
Yeah.
Someday, in zombie apocalypse, this could be currency.
So when my grandfather passed away and they cleaned out the back room of his house, like there were hundreds of cans of green beans, and there were hundreds. And we kind of have this thing, like if one is good, then 100 is better.
I love your honesty.
Yeah, it's a disease, like, oh, I don't want to run out of this. And so we really stock up. So.
That's all right.
But I do a lot of my crafting late at night, and you can't just hop in the car and run to the store. You got to be prepared.
Yes. And it sounds like you have it figured out. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Okay, so I will find out, make sure that I did what I'm supposed to do here. And I hit all the parameters. Let's see, we've got a thanking of you. Well, that's pretty obvious. My hometown, I went kind of old rustic because the downtown, my old hometown is just kind of old and rustic. But they've done a lot of home improvements, so to speak, but it's still just kind of seems oldish. So I thought this felt oldish.
Yeah.
Cup or glass, I went with mugs, which are cups of sorts, and two of them. So why not? And add a doodle. I added the string, and I added a frame, and I added the little place for the coffee goes. So that's
very nice.
I did it. I also have one inside that I will finish tomorrow.
You put a cup inside.
Yeah. So I think I'm good. How'd you use all those parameters?
All right. Well, thinking of you, I thought warm hugs and cozy thoughts. That's definitely, having thoughts about some of my cozy thoughts. That's thinking of you. Then my mug and my cup here, I've got one of each, a coffee. For my hometown colors, I was kind of like you. I was thinking of, the hometown I was from, red brick buildings, the tree-lined street. When you said that, it really made me think of that. And then, of course, fall is coming. It's in Indiana, and they have the season change and everything. So I thought of, just fall colors with all the trees and stuff. It's a rural town, farm community.
Yeah.
And then my doodle is my steam here coming off of my coffee cup.
And so that's a great example of how you have to have a parameter in there, but it doesn't have to be the focal point for your doodle.
Right.
So you don't have to doodle the whole thing.
Right. Yeah. Nope.
You just have to fit it in somehow. That's really cute.
Well, thank you.
Is it just because I'm yearning for orange? I don't know. It might be.
Yes, I think, for the rest of the country, or at least up where you are, fall is coming way quicker than it is here. We've got at least another month and a half of summer before fall gets here.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
We're still in the 90s every day. So,
yeah, we've had a couple of really nice fall feeling days, and I love it. It's always nice to have a change, and we will have one real soon. So.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, nicely done. You conquered the wheel once again.
Yay.
We're going to let you rest and change your camera while we give away some stuff and tell them what's coming up. Again, we do have an after Craft Roulette call for silver and up members. So make sure to not leave too
All right.
early. Oh, you're up to 973 subs. Well done, Angie Downs.
Oh, I
Thanks
love
for
you
that
all.
report.
That's so sweet.
It does mean a lot. It really
but we can
does.
still get her over 1,000 if
We could. Who's out there holding out? Come on. Come on. We can do this. Make our day. We're going to stay here and talk to you. We're going to tell you stories about my children until you do. JD. I won't say JD until we get her to 1,000. All right. Well, let's give away some stuff and all that kind of good stuff. We'll be right back, and let's get her to 1,000 before she comes back on. See if we can do that. And if you haven't given us a thumbs up too, we would appreciate that. You can play this game. This one's a nice one. This one's very user friendly. So join us in the gallery this week. Kids are going back to school. You got a little more time. It doesn't take too long. We did it pretty fast. Plus, Hat Trick Smith has tricks for 15-minute cards, so you just never know. Join her on Monday nights at her channel for more inspiration on that. But join us. It's fun. We just want you to have that moment where you make something, you look at it and go, I made it. I'm having fun. Somebody's going to be inspired, I promise you. And you can do it. Just include those 4 parameters. Make it sure that it's family friendly and upload it to craftroulette.live before Sunday night at midnight Central Daylight Time. If you want more time and to support the show, you can become a member for as low as $5 a month. There's Irene Hat Trick Smith. She will be joining us next week as our guest. She can tell us more about card chaos and things that she does on her channel. She's a real sweet, fun lady. I look forward to spending the evening with her. Meg Daves, I'm not sure if it's Daves or Davis, but Davies, I'm going to have to learn. I look forward to meeting you, Meg. She does some great YouTube and Facebook little videos and such. You're going to love her, I promise. Katerina Tarda will be joining us again from Germany in the wee hours of the morning. Her morning, not ours. We're being here at the same time. She does amazing things on Instagram if you're not following her there, but we'll talk to her more about that then. Create with Christy. I hear if you like May, you'll like Christy. She will be a first-time guest, and I'm looking forward to meet her. Hey, Bill and Tracy will be joining us after that. Oh, we hope we don't get fired. That's what Bill, you looking forward to seeing you. Join us each and every week. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. And if you haven't given us a penny, man, we would love it. Thank you. We're going to have a good next few weeks, aren't we? Yeah, that's right, the pounds. There are those members that we speak of so highly. They do have a lot of extra content. Sometimes they use it, sometimes they don't. They just want to support the show. Man, that just means that's amazing. That's just amazing. Some of you I've met, some of you I haven't. And some of you have never sent in a card. It's okay. It's maybe you just need something to do on Friday night that keeps you busy and with good, clean, wholesome fun. We're here for you because of you. So thank you, members. If you cannot afford $5 a month, it's off the table. Don't worry about it. This is what your thumbs are for. Just those moments. And if you wouldn't mind giving us a thumbs also, we would still love that so very, very much. Yeah, thank you, guys. I got to hang out with some of our gold members on Monday. They're just nice people. So interesting. It's so interesting. Learn more on craftroulette.live/support. And check out Tyler's video from the member show. If you want to know about turtles, we do all sorts of side trips. Side trips all over Craft Roulette's kingdom. But yeah, it's a fun gig. Thank you, guys. Oh, Charlotte Boyd put in a card. Good for her. Oh, there's that confetti. This calls for confetti, giving away some goodies from This Calls from Confetti and more. If you send in one of those cards from last week, you are eligible for giveaways this week. Same deal here. If you send in a card this week, you will be eligible for the prizes next week. See how it works? Yeah, you got it. And we always start with a Krog, a Craft Roulette giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. 4 more, you guys. 4 more. You're the best. What a nice group. Thank you. Thank you for supporting our friends. Thank you for supporting our guests, and thank you for supporting our spin sponsors. I hear such good things back from them. Oh, Joe Henderson in Las Vegas. Good. I get to send her. She makes good cards. I'm going to have to have to rally. She makes a lot of cards that show up on Gina Kay's Facebook group. And they're always just super gorgeous. She's got a couple dogs that she rescued, and she always signs their name to her cards. It's so cute. For a Craft Roulette goodie bag, this does need to stay in the United States. Hibiscus Hannah. Make sure that after the spinning is done. Oh boy, started doing it backwards. Hibiscus Hannah. I can't read my writing anymore. After the spinning is done, go ahead and claim your prize. I'll probably get to you on Monday, if not before. Ooh, that's some good news I just saw. For a Waffle Flower $25 gift certificate. Yeah. Okay. I'm so excited. Get her back on. We love Waffle Flower. They have such wonderful, wonderful products, and many, many of them, too. They keep us on our toes. But I like how they build on some of the product line that they already have. Oh, Cindy, corny dog, Carmen Grande Elkins. She's going to love it. Carmen Grande played a part at Paper Ganza in our final entertainment. And she got the part of Carmen Grande, and she played it to the max. I wonder if she'll respond tonight to her prize. For this calls for confetti, and you get your Sasquatch die over there, and a great big foot die to go along with it. It's adorable. Julie H., congratulations. I will get you fixed up and so that you can go shopping on a $25 gift certificate. A $25 gift certificate to Pink and Main. And we got the scoop last week from Libby or Michelle, who was in the chatterbox about their advent calendar release on Sunday. So I hope you picked that up if you wanted it. Carolyn W. Carolyn, thank you so much for playing. And we will get you shopping over at Pink and Main. If you want to see all of our spin sponsors and support them, which we always appreciate, it's over on craftroulette.live craftroulette.live associates spin sponsors. You'll find them all. There's some discount codes over there, and there's some affiliate links. We always appreciate you using those. Bring her back for some good news. She's coming back. She's coming back. She's coming back. Did you see?
I did. You guys, I never even thought of that. I was giving myself to the end of the year to reach 1,000.
Well, now you've got more.
Wow. Thank you so much. Really. I will try to bring you just fun, crafty ideas, and so you won't regret joining me. Thank you very much.
You're so pleasant. You're so pleasant. Everybody would like to spend a little time with you. I'm pretty darn sure. So I hope you have fun with your new friends.
I will. Thanks.
Yeah, that's neat. Well, congratulations, Chatterbox. You're stars. I'm telling you, you're a wonderful, wonderful, supportive group. I'm always amazed. I don't know why. You've amazed me for 5 years, but I just still am touched.
They're good folk.
What are you going to do now that you've got 1,000 subscribers?
I'm going to just craft for the fun of it and craft with new friends. I'm very excited. So
yeah. When do you anticipate your first
for my
video,
next video
or your first live, or what you think you'll go live?
I do. Well, the next 2 are recorded already. There's one for Monday and one for Wednesday. Monday is a heartfelt creation card for those that followed me, that used to follow me back in my heartfelt days.
Aww.
And then one of them is a spellbinders, using some spellbinders products that I have. So I try to just do a wide variety. I do all kinds of paper crafting just to kind of, there's not a technique I don't like to jump in and give it a go. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you've been doing this a lot. You have lots of knowledge.
Well,
Yeah.
I figure things out the hard way, usually by doing them wrong. I always say I make all the mistakes so I can warn you about them.
So he can warn you. Well,
I'm just having fun.
you sure didn't make any mistakes tonight. Thank you so much.
The wheel was kind. Mr. Wheel was kind.
He did us all right, didn't he?
That was good.
He was feeling a little more friendly than last week, but last week was fun too.
It was.
Yeah, we should be back up to 400 cards, I think. Don't you think? Yeah, I think so. Chatterbox, time to plant a big one on your nogs. We thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you're watching the replay, please leave a comment and so we know that you were joining us. Have you done this on the way out? We'd appreciate it. Our members, we'll see you in a little bit. Silver it up. See you Wednesday while I try to steal some art. Carrie Lee, congratulations and thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary. Thanks for having me.
Chatterbox, good night. Mr. Producer, give your nog a kiss. He's got a big nog. Give it a big kiss, Mr. Producer. Nighty night.